Sound of wind howling followed by a sudden jarring silence. You ever lie awake at night, listen to the news and think, man, things are getting a little apocalyptic out there? Yeah, me too. And it got me wondering, what if the absolute worst happened? I'm not just talking a bad storm, I mean, end of the world as we know it. What's the one thing that could give you a fighting chance? A bunker. But how do you even get one? And more importantly, what on earth do you put inside it? First, let's talk about getting the bunker itself. This isn't like buying a shed from Home Depot. You've got a few options. The DIY route is for the truly dedicated. You're looking at excavating a massive hole, pouring tons of reinforced concrete, and dealing with things like ventilation, plumbing, and radiation shielding. It's a huge, expensive, and complex project, not for the faint of heart. Then there's the prefab option. Companies literally specialize in building and installing personal doomsday bunkers. They come in all shapes and sizes, from a small panic room style pod for two to a luxurious underground complex that looks nicer than my apartment. You can get them with blast doors, air filtration systems, the works. Of course, this convenience comes with a hefty price tag, anywhere from $50,000 to millions of dollars. A third, more budget-friendly option? Repurposing. Think old decommissioned Cold War-era missile silos or communication bunkers. They pop up for sale occasionally. They're built like they were meant to survive a nuclear war. The downside is they're often in the middle of nowhere and need a ton of work to be made livable again. Okay, so you've got your underground fortress. Now what do you fill it with? This is where it gets critical. Think long-term. Your number one priority is water. You need a reliable source like a well and a serious filtration system, plus a massive stockpile of stored water. You can survive weeks without food, but only a few days without water. Next up, food. Forget the fresh stuff. We're talking non-perishables with a shelf life of decades. Canned goods, dried beans, rice, pasta, and MREs. Meals ready to eat. And don't just think about survival. Think about morale. Stock up on coffee, sugar, salt, spices, and comfort foods like chocolate. A little bit of normal goes a long way when the world outside is chaos. Then there's power. You'll need a generator, probably diesel, and a huge fuel supply. Better yet, a renewable source like solar panels connected to a massive battery bank, assuming you can safely place the panels outside after the initial event. Don't forget the essentials: a comprehensive first aid kit with antibiotics and surgical supplies, communication gear like a hand crank or satellite radio, tools for every imaginable repair, sanitation supplies, and self-defense tools. And finally, something to keep you sane: books, games, music, movies. Because surviving isn't just about keeping your body alive. It's about keeping your mind from breaking in the silence. It's a terrifying thought, but a little preparation. It might just be the one thing that lets you see the sunrise on a new world. Stay safe out there.